Good afternoon, good evening, if you're on the replays, you family, thanks for finding me. This actually is a quick view of the building. This is the Agape Spiritual Center, my spiritual home, and it's Sunday, so I'm outside. I've got my hat on because it's a sunny day. It's my Sunday best. I dress up nice and pretty. And this is a quick scope to ask you. Bonjour, Ian. Good to see you here, my friend, as always. This is an ad hoc. I decided I'm going to do one on Sundays because I'm always at Agape Spiritual Center on Sundays most of the time. If you want to find out more about that, go to agapelive.com. That's agapelive.com. This is a quick question for you because I was listening to the sermon this morning by Reverend Michael Beckwith, who's my spiritual teacher. This is actually our 29th anniversary birthday month, or 29th anniversary month, something like that. Thank you. Yeah, on Sundays I wear the hat because less protection against the sun, so I've got to keep myself somewhat protected because it's bright and hot out here still. It's November and it's still sunny and hot. Weird weather in LA. So what I want to share with you, my question for you, my nudge for you is, what is your gift? And that's the theme today. For those of you who know me, thank you. You've got some purple in it to match the shirt. I'm getting better at color coordination stuff, So, for those of you who know me, by the way, if you're here for the first time, make sure you do tap the little guy in the corner. And first of all, you can tap the little guy to give me hearts and stuff. But also you can tap the little guy to find me and then follow me and share this on Twitter and with your followers on Periscope too. It's only a quick scope anyway, so it might be too late for that. We'll see. But my message is this. We all have gifts. And this has come up a few times in conversation with my friends here when I was here this morning. I've been here for about 4 hours already. But also in the sermon that came out this morning, the message, which is about we all have gifts. And for those who know me, I am the love doctor. My friends call me the love doctor. I'm passionate about relationships, heart, health, heartbreak repair, stuff like that. But there's another piece of the work coming through, and what I'm realizing, the more I'm open to this, the more I'm getting a message that my work is getting bigger, beyond what I've done so far. Even though I've got a #1 best-selling book, Share-a-thon tonight, I won't be on the Share-a-thon, no. I'm going to be on the Share-a-thon Tuesday and Friday. I think I've scheduled myself in. Not on the one today, no. I've got too much going on today, unfortunately. Sundays are days I usually don't do the Share-a-thons because it doesn't seem usually busy till mid-afternoon here, which is after midnight in Europe. So won't be doing that one. Will you be on the Share-a-thon, or are you going to be participating, Ian? I'm not sure if you are or not. I'll keep talking while you're filling your answer. There's a 30-second delay, which isn't bad considering we're 7,000 miles, 8,000 miles apart. Workaholic. No, actually, this afternoon is a volunteer gratitude luncheon. So we're actually going to be having food, festivities, fellowship type stuff this afternoon. That isn't work, that's fun. And I'm here on Sundays serving. I don't work here. This is my service on Sundays. But I want to speak to a couple of things about the gift. And the gift is what you bring, your mission, your service. I was just shooting a video yesterday for YouTube, not for Periscope, because I'm part of a summit coming up in January, which is called Your Fulfilled Life. It's up to you. And for me, fulfillment comes from living our truth, living our work in the world, whatever that is. If it's raising a family, if it's in a relationship, or if it's changing a social condition, or if it's changing a government, whatever that is for you, your purpose is important. And that's the gift. And I want to talk to that right now, to plant that seed with you. So if you're watching the scope, thank you for the hearts, by the way. Thank you for tapping on the screen. If you have a gift that you've been holding back on, if you have a vision, a mission, a service to provide to the world that you're not doing because you need to get the bills paid first, don't hide your gifts. Don't hold back. If you want to do it on the side, like in the evenings and weekends when you're not working, that's great. Start that way. If you're like me, maybe the clumsy way, which I did, was I jumped full on into my work and didn't have a backup plan. That's commitment. For me, that's how I had to commit to my work. I couldn't stop. Now, the income's catching up, thankfully, but I was risking being homeless, basically, to do this. I couldn't not do this. It was too important to stop. So for some of us, that gift is, well, in my case, it didn't happen in my 20s. It happened later on in life. But now it's happened, I can't not do it. The requirement is so strong that no matter what, I'm going to do this. And it's been a journey to say yes to that. Hey, good to see you. Who's that? So just see who's joining me and say, hey, it's like, Mary, good to have you here. So this, and by the way, I usually have my scopes on a tripod so much it's more stable. I'm holding it in my hand, so this is like the ad hoc scope today, Sunday scope. But I want to speak to this point. The drive in me to do this work became so adamant, so clear. It's like the Spirit was stamping its foot and going, do this, you can't avoid it anymore. And that's kind of what's happened. And now I've got a #1 best-selling book, and I've transformed people's lives through my work in relationships and coaching, and I love that. And there's more coming. I'm working, actually, I have a new piece coming through, which I'm not sharing about now. It's going to come up in January, probably. But I'm speaking on this summit about your fulfilled life, as I mentioned. And yes, speak of truth, absolutely speak of truth. But for me, it's also sharing your gifts in a way that inspire others. Yeah, that's the word I'm using, inspire. Because speaking of truth sometimes can be confrontive to people. So my caveat, my message to you is, yes, speak of truth in a way that inspires, uplifts, and yes, challenges people. You know, one of my other titles that a friend of mine reminded me of this morning is that I'm known to some of my clients as the gap closure specialist. Because for some people, the idea of getting from where they are now to where they want to go might be worth doing a book course to help people promote. Well, I'm doing a course right now called the 10-Day Love Fest Challenge, which is based on my book, by the way. You can go to my website. Thanks for the nudge about it, Ian. If you go to barryselby.com/challenge, you'll get the link for that. And we have the second half starting on Monday, tomorrow. So, interesting. Cocaine for breakfast. Interesting handle, that is. Yeah, and there's some books I recommend highly in this area too. So, get back to the threads I was talking about. The summit I'm doing is called Your Fulfilled Life. And I'm getting clear more and more that what I'm doing is part of my work, besides being a relationship coach, hello, good to see you, is that I'm speaking to people about living their purpose, to evoke and invite and inspire them to live their truth. More now than ever, this planet needs us. If you've been watching society's change the last, just looking at the history books, archives, you'll keep seeing over the last 50, 100 years, 50 to 100 years, not 1500, 50 to 100 years, there's been a shift of our culture which has been beneficial and detrimental at the same time. We've gotten into such great support structures with automation and electronics and technology and internet and connection, which is amazing. Like Periscope, there's the ability to speak to people across the planet anytime, basically for free, as long as you have a Wi-Fi signal. At the same time, some people in society have gotten lazy. They've rested on their laurels because everything's taken care of. I'm not saying everybody should all be working, but we've gotten to the automatic pilot. There are people out there working 9 to 5 jobs till they retire, and they'll be dead on their feet before they even get to their retirement. That's a sad way of living life, and I couldn't do that. And I guess my message to you is, if you're finding yourself in autopilot and you're living automatically, there's more to life than that. You have services, gifts that sing in your heart, that need to be out changing the world. Yes, I have tools that can help you with that. So please reach out if you need that. But I want to speak to you just to say that your mission, your gifts, your heart's song needs to be sung in this world. That was poetic, wasn't it? But that's what I want to speak to. Is your vision, your opportunity, your offering is needed more than ever. So please, for the sake of the rest of us, don't hold back. Whatever that gift is, that service is, speak it, share it, teach it, write it, read it, sing it, whatever that is for you. Live your truth in the world. That's my takeaway from the sermon today, but also the reminder to myself to tell you that, because I do it myself now. My work is always aligned more than ever to why I'm here. And what I'm noticing is that I do that, it does evolve. So you may get a call into something that doesn't make sense, but it also may evolve. We have an opportunity to live and serve in the world. That's my vision, my work. If you want to find out more about that and find out more about me, please click in my profile. In my Periscope profile, the bio, there's a link to my website, which is a consult button. Just tap on that and go to my website. You can find out more about my work. You can fill out the consult form if you want to talk to me and have any questions. And if you want help in the area of living your mission and purpose, I can help you with that too. So this scope's really for that. All right? So that's today's scope. It just came up to me to talk about it. It was not so much, okay, I need to do a big promotion, get the word out and stuff. It's just, here's my scope. Sit with it, think about it. Live in your truth. We need you. I need you. We need you. I know I'm needed, so I know you are too. Okay? I'm going to go back in now and help with the wrap-up of service, because we ain't done yet. It's now just after 1 p.m. Pacific time, and we're almost done. Anyway, that was my scope for you. That's my message to you. That's what I'm putting out. If you want to know about the 10-day Love Scope Challenge, actually it's the Love Fest Challenge. It's changing names all the time. It was Love Rules, now it's Love Fest. It's just changing. Bottom line, it's about love and relationships. I'm teaching from my book. If you join if you go to the barryselby.com/challenge, you can find out all about it there. There's a link to sign up that gives you the opt-in to the Facebook group, and all the replays are there. You can watch them now. and then join in tomorrow, live. And you get to vote which chapters I talk about, by the way, in my book. And I got some good stuff this week, I already know, because the sections remaining are juicy. So you want to be there. Okay? Thanks for watching my scope. Thanks for sharing it. Please do make sure you follow me on Periscope and share this replay with your friends on Twitter. Watch the replay, enjoy it. Tap the screen for hearts every time you watch it. I appreciate that too. And I'll be back tomorrow for my Love Scope and the Love Challenge. So that's it. Thanks for joining me. And if you want to find out more about me, go to my website, barryselby.com. Everything is energy and everything is information. Well, everything is, well, that's a very big statement for a very big scope I haven't done yet. I've talked about it in live with my audiences, but I haven't done it on Periscope, so maybe I'll do that one day. Maybe you should do that one. Thank you for following me, and make sure you are following me in my scopes, because I'm doing scopes regularly, and I'm actually teaching other people now. I just saw people posting about doing Periscope courses, and I need to do one myself to teach. I've got 35, 40 Periscope scopes out there about tips and useful skills, how to make Periscope easier. So I guess I need to do a how-to on how to get started on Periscope and make your Periscopes rock. So, yeah. So, thank you for... Sorry, I'm just looking up your name so I have the information. So, Mary, there you are. Mary, thank you for that. You take care too. Thanks for watching, and please share the Periscope. Bottom line is, you got to live your life. Share your work, your mission, your purpose, your gifts, your service. Do that. Thank you. Best to you too. So please share my work with anybody you feel needs it. This is my mission. This is my passion. Okay. I'll see you later. I'm going to sign off because I go back in and do some work in the service. Have a wonderful day, and I'll be back on again tomorrow without the hat. See you. Bye.